you at school, you at school, you at school, you at. We're just on the mountain for a second. God seen you couldn't handle it. Guess what? Boom, you're going back to the valley. It's a very special day. Today we're actually in week 2 of mistaken identity. Kyle actually started this last week, and it's pretty much talking about everything that we put our identities in as humans, right? And it's crazy that Dilo read Ecclesiastes. It's because like I'm gonna be going through a lot of verses through Ecclesiastes because it was written by the second wisest human to ever live. Who do y'all think was the first? Who was the first? God. Okay, but God was a human though. But there was a human that came down here that was perfect, that was wiser than Solomon. Who was it? Jesus. Good job. So yes, his name was King Solomon. And as a few of y'all know, he was David's son. And with him being David's son, God blessed King Solomon with a lot. You know, Solomon got blessed by God because Solomon never wanted anything but wisdom, right? So let me start off by asking you guys, if you guys could get any wish granted, what would you guys have? Raise y'all's hands. Would you have super strength? Would you have unlimited money? Unlimited attractiveness? Like, what would you have? What would you have? Yes. Okay, that's a good one. I can't get mad at you if you're popular. It's just, what are you popular for, right? And God doesn't want you to put your whole identity in, oh, I'm going to try to get popular. My whole thing is I'm trying to pop. Everybody got to see me, right? God will bless you when you don't want that. Because he realizes that, hey, this person isn't going to put their identity in what the world thinks of them. Because popularity is a worldly thing, right? You got to think about it. Like, when you're in middle school, right? The person that you look up to, believe it or not, it's the most popular kid in school. It's the kid that got the freshest shoes, the freshest clothes. And it's just like that in high school as well, right? It's that person that just steps out every single time they come in. What's up, bro? What's up, bro? What's up? That cool guy, right? The cool guy. But that's all they known as, the popular person, right? Can I tell you the truth? I went to school with a lot of popular people, right? And you know what happened after we graduated high school?
They go to jail.
A lot of them do go to jail. And you know what's crazy? A lot of them do go to jail. Others become drug dealers. Others become drug addicts. And the reason why all these bad things happen to them, and I'm not saying that this will always happen to all the popular kids, but the reason why a lot of the popular kids, these things happen to them is because they put their whole identity in their popular selves. I got 10K on Instagram, right? That's my whole identity. When you see me in public, you better say what's up to me because, well, I got 10K on Instagram. You know who I am, right? Like, I'm gonna come up to you. You don't even know who I am. You know who I am. Well, you got Instagram? You know who I am, right? But you see how foolish I look coming up to you like you already know me? I just think I'm the biggest thing in the world. I'm popular, right? But let's see what God says about that. We're gonna go to James 4, right? Oh, whoa, did he just say that out loud? Oh yes, I'm being super transparent with you guys. This was my mindset when I first started. I want everyone to know me. I want to be the most popular person. When I walk in the room, I want people to be like, bro, right? I want to be known, right? I want to be known so bad, right? Little did I realize, right? When you put your whole identity in, man, I want to be known by all these people. Like, guys, y'all realize, everyone around us, we're all humans. At the end of the day, we all have to die. And Solomon says that a lot in Ecclesiastes, right? I'm putting my identity in my popularity. I want everyone to know me, right? God slowly starts to put me through trials and tribulations. And I'm realizing, man, my whole purpose for even starting this was never for me to be known. I'm nothing compared to what I'm trying to push. And then God showed me, if you're trying to push yourself out there, I'm never going to show you to the world. No one is ever going to know who you are. And he was right. It wasn't until I realized that my sole purpose for what I do is, it needs to be to make God known. That's when God was all like, hey, now you got it. It wasn't until I had to switch my mindset to know that, hey, God is the most important thing. God is the most important person who I need to let know, especially to the youth. It wasn't until I changed my mindset from, man, I just want to be known, I just want to be the most popular person, to, I need to make God known. He's really the most popular person. It's just us as humans, we try to put him aside. Because it's popular not to believe in God anymore, right? You go to school, if a teacher talks about God, they get kicked out. Y'all heard about that in Wiley, right? Right? But God wants you to make him known. Popularity means nothing at the end of the day. One thing you can't take with you is anything from this world. Even these clothes I'm wearing, after I die, guess what? I'm going straight back to the dirt. None of this really means anything. Let's continue on with the next thing. We put our things, what's the first thing we put our identity in, usually? Someone name it. What was the first thing? How meaningless to think that wealth brings true happiness. Yes.
Like, there's people who want to get more and more. They want to have more than everyone. They want to be better than everyone. But the poor or the wealthy, they're gonna say, "This is enough. I don't need any more." They're gonna be grateful for what they have.
Well, see, she nailed it right on the spot, right? As you guys know, with us humans, we always want more. We always want more of everything. If I'm eating and the food tastes good, I don't care if I'm full. I want more, right? And as far as money, this is something that we always seek more of. I'm not a billionaire. I'm not a millionaire, right? But from what God has blessed me with, I can truly say this is true. Money does not bring true happiness. I don't have to have a gazillion dollars to tell you that. I feel like almost every single person in this room, unless if you're in like kindergarten or middle school, you guys realize money does not bring true happiness, right? You can have all the money in the world, right? Guess what? If I do this and throw it in the trash, what is that? It's just paper. Guess what? It's just cotton that Solomon had so much gold. Literally, he used to drink out of gold cups. Some of his spears were gold. His armies, they used to ride out in golden shields. Their armor was golden. Solomon was living lavish, right? Like, it sounds like that would be fun, right? Like living lavish, everything is great. 700 wives, 300 kids, $2.2 trillion, right? All of that sounds great, but I want to emphasize something. This also is vanity. How many of you guys know what vanity is?